Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking in, man. I'm here with Tru Foe. What's good, bro?
What's the word, Chris? How you feeling?
Where we at, man? Tell people where we at, man.
Oh, man, we in the suburbs of Chicago, man, right next to the airport, man. This is where I come to when I need some peace and quiet and go over my rounds and shit, you know what I'm saying? Not so much move and groove like the city and shit.
Yeah, we know. We got the pool right here and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we just chilling or whatever.
What you think I'm being forceful for? It got dark. Marcus looking at me crazy like this tech won't spark. Beam with the half moon clip, so don't test my heart. Just cause the blick got a curve with a dot on it, don't make it a question mark. Here come the reckless part.
So you rep Four Corner Hustle. What is that exactly? Like what that mean?
Four Corner Hustlers, as a street gang started on the west side of Chicago. You feel what I'm saying? They eventually expanded. Some people will consider it like it's not a branch of Vice Lord, but it's like a family of Vice Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like they got brought in. But Folk on the Hustler got their own independence and shit. So it's heavy on the west side. I'm from the north side of Chicago. You feel me? It's we the only Folk on the Hustler set on the north side.
I've been wanting to interview somebody that have been a part of this lifestyle, because I got a little bit more acclimated to it when I was locked up, because I guess I really wasn't hanging around people like that. But when you're in jail, you're around everybody.
You're around all the street niggas. Yeah.
How did you become part of that? Is that something like family roots, like
my
older
dad
cousins? Okay.
My dad, my biological father is a Folk on the Hustler, but he not the reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't grow up with him being my father. I didn't find out he was my father till I was 20. But the neighborhood I grew up in, all Folk on the Hustlers and Vice Lords, you know, it's just in Chicago, when you in the city, that's you damn near gotta be in the shit. It's niggas who not affiliated, but you gonna be affiliated to somewhere just by where you grow up. So, like how New York got boroughs, Chicago a city of neighborhoods. So it's neighborhoods, like it's like you from Uptown, you from Rogers Park, you from East Garfield, you from West Garfield. So wherever you at, it's gangs dominant in there, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of just grow up going to school, and you know what I'm saying? Like you eventually, you know, you start claiming or you start getting down little neighborhood fights. It start with water.
Yeah, let's break that down. So how do you become a part? I hear a lot of stories, jumping niggas in, doing that. How do you become
We wasn't jumping niggas and shit. We wasn't doing that. You get like a probation period type shit. Like, all right, you like a prospect kind of. You know what I'm saying? And if niggas feel like, all right, you might have to do this or do that or do something along the lines, and then after like your week or 2 weeks and niggas rotating with you, we gonna see if you solid enough to stand around. You know what I'm saying?
You got like a big homie?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I got a big homie. But you know, that's just he an OG now. I'm one of the big homies now. Feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a big homie. Shout out to Big Bro.
What about people that want to get out of this lifestyle? Is it easy? Is it like, once you in, and it is what it is, or can you get out?
It's been people that we turned around and was like, nah, this ain't for you. Go about, and it's young kids from my neighborhood. And I was just like, yo, stay up out of that. You know what I'm saying? And they thanked me for it. Like one of my mans, he in the army. Like, man, I remember you told me I couldn't join. And, you know what I'm saying? You saved my life. Now I'm in the army, got a family and shit. He always speaking to me and shit. You feel me? So when you want to get out, I mean, ain't nobody giving you really no trouble. It's just like, how do you get out if you're still in the city? People don't forget. You know what I'm saying? I can announce, yo, I'm not this no more, woo woo, in the city. But if a nigga be like, nah, you did this, you was there when this happened, you felt like this, it's still the same smoke. It's still the same smoke, so it is what it is. It's all about rotating. Most time in Chicago, if you mind your business, ain't nobody gonna bother you.
Now, I got my best friend from Chicago, and he told me, is it really true, like, you gotta watch what you wear and stuff, like clothes and hats and stuff? Is that like a folklore, or is it really still like that?
That's back in the day. It used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, like, if you wore your hat to the left, you was, you know, under the fin. If you wore your hat to the right, you was under the 6. I mean, niggas still do it. You'll see me in battles, hat to the left. You know what I'm saying? Letting niggas know I got gang tattoos, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So niggas know. But niggas, it's a new age of niggas now. So like, they not really drawing off that fix your hat, nigga. But that it was like that at like in the late 90s, early 2000s, even back to like 2012 and shit. Like, but now, like, nah, niggas ain't really tripping.
Do y'all have like you know how certain, I guess, sets or whatever had a beefs? Is Four Corner got like any issues with any
it's
type
not,
of...
It won't be like that. Like, niggas, it's so many gangs in Chicago, and like these gangs are widespread, so it's like you can't think about it like Blood and Crip, but like I'm not a like just because I'm Four Corner Hustler, if a GD walk past, I'm not gonna be mad at him just because he a GD, you know what I'm saying? Or like, it's like whatever neighborhood you in, them the niggas you beefing with. It's GD sets beefing with other GD sets. It's foes beefing with other foes. It's foes beefing with vice lords. It's certain places. It's more so like what area you in. So I'm from Uptown. The niggas we into it with is other uptown niggas. A Uptown set from a GD set from Uptown. You know what I'm saying? Like them the niggas we into it with. Just cause you a GD don't mean I hate you. Like fuck you nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that no more. It used to be like that, but it ain't like that no more. Niggas is more so like in they neighborhood beefs and shit. You know. Just like the biggest war niggas know about is like O Block and like 63rd. You know what I'm saying? People don't. They're 2 blocks away from each other. That's one specific space in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like those niggas are literally 2 blocks away from each other. Like they can walk. They grew up with each other. They know each other's names. That's how most of it is. The niggas you beefing with, you know them. It's not just random niggas just cause like, oh, I saw you at the mall. I'm like, nigga, you GD? Maybe back in the 90s and shit, it used to be like that, or you know, early 2000s. But no, not like that. It's more so like niggas know who they beefing with type shit.
Okay. Now, I done heard a lot of stories, you know what I'm saying? You see a lot of shit on the news.
Yeah.
How dangerous is it around here, man? I done heard like, yo, it was 50 people killed in one day in Chicago.
But Chicago's
like
a big city, though. You understand?
I mean, it's still a lot now. Since you here, is it really like that? No, you know, because sometimes I try not to believe everything the news say, because sometimes I feel like they put out certain stuff
and make it seem more like people be like, oh, as soon as we get off the plane, they gonna be shooting, and it's like, no, nigga, like you have to go to those places and get in the mix of that. Now, when it's up in certain areas, you know, all right, man, they getting crazy over there. Don't go there, but. Nah, bro, you can come. Chicago. A lot of tourists come to Chicago, man. We got one of the best downtowns in the country. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of beautiful things to do, but you know, it can get rough if you going there. Like if you want to go, but I just had a bunch of Philly niggas in the hood last week. It was beautiful, nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know how to move out here. You know what I'm saying? It's just about knowing how to move and minding your business. We not going there. Even when niggas go to King Von them mural and shit, them niggas is not being mean to them. They know tourists gonna come, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody just out trying to rob you or nothing, unless you just out there just being goofy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to. It's this a beautiful city. We're a well welcoming city. I think a lot of people get misinterpreted that like they think it's like super aggressive, but Wendy, a lot of people in Chicago nice because we know how quick it'll go up. So it's like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Just move, keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody. Like if you don't have no reason to be beefing with nobody, ain't nobody just gonna come shooting you and shit. You know what I'm saying?
When the last time you been in a fight?
2021, 2022 maybe, 23, maybe 21. Like summer 21. Wasn't shit.
When you move around, do you feel like comfortable? I'm just trying to get an idea of your lifestyle. Yeah, like do you be like, you know?
Nah, man, you gotta be. I've been shot 10 times, bro. I'm in the mix out here. I've been in the mix. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
now, hold on. No, you gotta tell me about that. What happened? You might have told this story, but you ain't told it to me. So what happened? When you say 10 times, you mean like all at once?
I've been shot 10 times on 3 different occasions. I got shot 8 times at once. March 8th, 2016. That was on my birthday. I got shot 8 times on my birthday downtown Chicago, coming out of a Hooters. You know what I'm saying? I was eating Hooters on my birthday. It was 11 a.m. actually.
Now, is this some shit you know these people or like?
It's niggas I'm into. It's niggas in the street.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like they got the drop on you or what? Like,
no. When I walked in there, I ain't gonna lie, I was being a little tough for shit. I walked in there. I was with a bitch. It was my birthday and shit.
You was mean mugging?
Nah, I wasn't mean mugging. So I saw the nigga. I saw his baby mama, and when we first walked in the Hooters and shit. So I'm like, all right. And this a nigga that like he ain't going nowhere without his BM. He love his bitch shit. So when I seen her when I walked in, I was like, all right, dude in here somewhere. You feel me? So we walk in, they give us our table. I see him. I just walk to their table like, yo, man, it's my birthday. What you trying to do? I could beat your ass right here, or we could both enjoy our meals and just catch each other in the street. That's what I told him. In front of his baby mama, all that shit. He was like, man, I'm with my family and shit. I ain't on that shit. Go out the band. So I'm like, all right, but plus we
why you trying to stun on him in front of his girl?
I was with the bitch, I was on some tough shit, but that's some shit I do. I'm like that though, bro. Like I was a shorty, bro.
See, I don't know that side of you. You always be chilling at chilling Chicago. I don't know that side of you,
like
folks.
A gang banger nigga, like I was a gang banger, like seriously. Like I was gang banging, bro. Like I didn't get shot 10 times on mistake. Like niggas knew.
All right, so he say he ain't on that type shit.
Say he ain't
and then
on
what?
That. He like, man, I'm with my family and shit. Woo, woo. Now we downtown Chicago, so I'm really like, all right, well, we getting booked. We do anything down here anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like, fuck it. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. But like I said, it was my birthday, so I'm on my phone and shit. And he could see me, I could see his table. He, man, who you calling? Ooh, I'm like, bro, I'm not calling nobody on you, bro. Like, it's my birthday, man. He like, man, Joe, we ain't on that shit. I got my kids with me, da-da-da-da. Like, all right, nigga, I'm not thinking about you, bro. Ooh, so the little bitch I'm with, I'm like, he seemed nervous. Ooh, I'm like, man, that nigga, hold on. Yo, what up, fo? Yeah, I'm doing an interview right now. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'ma fuck that nigga up, solid. Alright. Well, so yeah, like, she like, man, what's up? She asked me, like, do you want to leave? Like, I don't want to see no commotion. I'm like, man, fuck that nigga. He on some scary shit. Woo, woo. So anyway, soon as his food come, he don't sit down and eat it. He just grab it all. He just get to go plates soon as it come. I'm like, oh, this nigga a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't on shit. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking like they probably trying to, you know, but I'm thinking because we downtown, like niggas ain't gonna pull it downtown, like not that, you know what I'm saying? Like if anything, it'll be a fight. We go to jail for 8 hours, whatever. I ain't tripping on that, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this was 2016, so I was turning. That was my 24th birthday, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, whatever. I'm drinking, I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. So they leave and shit. I'm like, yeah, that nigga a bitch. You know, I'm talking to Shorty, we kicking it. So after that, that's when it all changed. Shorty, the bitch I was with, she went to the car first. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Then like when I'm walking out, I seen somebody I knew, and it was another female, and she started talking to me. So I wasn't really on my P's and Q's no more. She was just, you know, happy birthday, woo woo. Now when I walk out of the Hooters, it's like the door, and it's like, I didn't see the nigga, but it's a nigga kneeling, like right by the door, like just kneeling down. So when I'm walking past, like I walk out the door and make a left. Something just told me to turn around and look behind me, and I could see the nigga like standing up and bringing the gun out of his, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same nigga who I was just sitting in the restaurant with though, who I just told like, nigga, whatever. It's not him. You know what I'm saying? So I just see another like nigga. I start running. As soon as I already know what's up, I just take off. He shoot me twice in my back. Now he's still running up on me. When I turn around, I see him. Like he's right here.
Now, are you strapped at the time?
No. I'm not. I ain't got no pipe on me. So he shot me twice in my back. Now I see him coming towards me, like running straight for it. And when he got close, I punched him. You feel me? And then he shot me 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I fall. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got boom. He shot 1, 2, and in my groin, 3. Boom. So now that's 5. Now I hit the ground. Now all I can think about is like, yo, I cannot let the nigga like stand over me. I can't let him get that type of roll off. You feel me? So
Hold on, so y'all still in the restaurant, right?
No, I'm outside. We were right outside of the restaurant.
Oh, y'all right outside.
You know what I'm saying? I'll show you the newspaper article and everything when we get off this shit. So as he's standing up, like I see him like about to go again, I get up. Like I don't know like how I jumped up, but he caught me twice on the leg. 1, 2. That was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now after that, I then somehow turned this way, like to my turning back off this right shoulder, and he caught me right here. That's 8. After that, I could see him looking like, all right, I done put, I gotta go. Like, there's no way he thought I was gonna make. So then once I seen him running back to whatever car he was in, I seen the little van pull up. He run and get in there, and I'm just on the ground like, all right, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? And I just was right there breathing. Now, one time that I think I was gonna die and shit, I'm just laying there just like, I wasn't crying or nothing. I'm just like, man, this shit hurt. The female that was right there, she came up. Once I saw she was straight, she had ducked behind some cars and shit. So that's who I was really looking for when he first started shooting. Like, I turned around to see if she was okay, and I seen her duck behind the car. So then that's when all the, you know, the rest of the shots came and shit. After that, I'm just laying on the ground, and she walked up next to me and shit, and I wanted some water, but they was telling me not to get no water. Like, somehow a nigga, you know, somebody from the army was on leave, and he happened to be a nurse or a doctor in the army, and he happened to be just driving past, and he had supplies in his motherfucking whatever car he was in. You understand? He just hopped out and like threw the shit on my wounds and shit, and was like, don't give him water, it's gonna make the blood move faster and shit. Don't give him water. And he slowed the bleeding down until the ambulance came and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know that man's name. Thank you. You saved my life, you feel me? But yeah, that's how it happened. That was the second time I got shot. The first time I got shot, I was in a shootout and gun jammed, and they shot me. Boom. And my gun had jammed, and they ended up shooting me. And fucking the last time I got shot, I was with my man Greg Tucker. He was dropping me off to my hood. He was a neutron. So like, if you're not in the gang in Chicago, we call you a neutron and shit. He was a neutron. It's just my man. We played basketball together and shit. And he was dropping me off. Some niggas saw me in his car, followed the car from the restaurant we stopped at, and you know, they caught up with us on the block I was going to, and they shot the car up and shot me in my arm and shot him in his head, and my man Greg Tucker passed away. You feel me? From that one shot. You know, all 10 times I've been shot.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of that's unfortunate, man. It's actually a fact. You said Greg Tucker? Greg Tucker,
man. G Tuck, basketball player, good father, had a daughter. You know what I'm saying? That one eat up at me the most.
Well, let me ask you this. So when you go through something like that, I guess I'm a neutron. So I guess a person like me would be like, shit, just get out the gang and live your life. And then, do you feel like you've done too much to where like you got too many niggas that know you on the street?
People always associate me with folk on the hustler. My name's Tru Foe. I'm rapping.
Right.
Niggas in the city know what that mean. Even if y'all just like, oh, Tru Foe, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know in the city know. I couldn't be saying I'm folk on the hustler and all that shit if I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not doing that.
So you basically saying with your name and the status of who you are, just getting out ain't the simple fix.
It's a way to get out, but that don't mean I could tell my homies.
And you still live in Chicago.
I still live in Chicago. I could tell my homies if I wanted, like, yeah. But these my brothers. These not just niggas. This from my neighborhood. These my friends and family. They just happen. We just all from the same hood. Like, we don't have random niggas. Like, it's not just like some nigga from Patterson, New Jersey that just popped up and was like, hey, I want to join. It's like, nigga, you don't know. All these niggas I'm fucking with, all my niggas, these my family, I grew up with them, sandbox shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't have many, all the friends that I got that's outside of folk on the hustler is mainly from battle rap, you know what I'm saying? This what I know, these my people, you know what I'm saying? Or if I went to high school with you or some shit, but even my high school people know, or people who know me, they know, oh, that's Foe, he's from Clarendon, he's from Uptown, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so that's just what it is. Like it's ways. I think if you live to be old enough, you should start to understand shit like a grown man. Like you got to move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna always know me for certain shit, and I can't. Just like in battle rap, I can't tell a nigga how to feel. If a nigga feel like, oh man, you did this, or you was with the niggas this day back in, you know, I still deal with consequences from choices I made in 2013. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Totally different mindset. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, no, for me, this what it is. But I'm a grown man. You know, it's not just about folk on the hustler and gang shit and, you know, crashing out for no gang shit. But if I got to stand on some business, then I got to stand on some business.
All right, man.
Yeah, bro. Gang shit ain't where it's at, man. Don't grow up and be a gangbanger, bro. That shit, a lot of pain.
What age were you when you joined?
14. Now, hold on. I say in a bar, July 6, 2006. That's the day I got blessed in. How old was I in 2006? I was born in 92, 02. Oh, shit. I was 14, yeah. I should have been 14. I hope my math not wrong. I was 10 in 02. Yeah, 14 in 06. July 6, 2006.
How do you feel about all the gang talking in battle rap right now? It felt like it wasn't like that probably like in 27. I mean, you had R-Shug, you had people that was repping it, don't get me wrong, but I feel like right now...
Because that's Blood and Crip, it's just whatever to me. We don't have Bloods and Crips in Chicago. So, to me, it's like, I don't know shit about that. Mm-hmm. I came in and, like, niggas I seen clean was always a Vice Lord. You feel me? He came out, bunny rabbits up, forks down, ooh. When I came in, I was always Tru Foe, folk on the hustler. What up, Lord? What up, folk? You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. But I do think once Geechee got in, niggas start throwing their flag around more. Like, oh, I'm a Crip, I'm a Blood, I'm a Like, oh, okay, this shit funny, whatever. But that gang culture doesn't relate to my gang culture, so I never really thought about it. Like, all right, fuck it.
All right, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man.
I know it's love. I appreciate it.
I appreciate your time, man.
It's love, man, for real. But
Nah, this was a good interview, man.
Yeah, man.
What you got in the bag, man?
You don't know what I got in the bag.
I'm just making sure you always protecting yourself, man.
I can show you off camera.
Worried about you, foe.
Nah,
I don't want to hear no crazy shit.
You know, my boy Chris Unbiased, man. I don't know if this is an untold truth, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. Shout out, man. Love.
Chris Bias. Man, subscribe to the channel, man. Don't be a hater your whole life. Chris Bias.